Come on. Where you going? Line yourself up with my rear bumper. Not you! Oh my god. For the love of all that is holy. Thank you. Next. Come on, Tommy. You're way too far ahead. Slimy, it's not you yet. Line yourself up, your front bumper to my rear bumper. Thank you. Keep going. My rear bumper. There we go. Now, Slimy. Diglett, I swear to God. No, this'll do. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Let's be quicker about this. Jack, you're way too far ahead. This is a staggered grid. Everybody move back. Thank you. And a bit more. And a bit more. Bit more. Bit more. There we go. Is it because we haven't done this in like 5 years? Front bumper to my rear bumper! Oh my god! How can you have seen this happen to everyone in front and still... This was so not worth the effort. Come on, Master! Come on! Come on! Whenever you're ready. Sweet fucking Jesus. Alright, whoever's first. Whenever you're ready, just come up to me. GT3s are sorting it out. That's what I like. Bit too far on that one. Back a bit. Okay, it'll do. It's fine. GT driver, I swear. Screw staggering the start. Go when you see the sticky bomb that's closest to your class. Goodness me. So, sticky bombs after 6:45. Go when you see the one that's closest to you. Not just the first one that you see. There should be 3 sticky bombs, 1 for each class. Good start. Good start. Until that. I got away with it. Bloody hell. So, a multi-class race that was actually easy to make. Yeah, I should never have said good start, should I? I was guaranteed to be smacked in the back. So we got a sports car. Racing with a muscle car. Racing with a coupe. GT1 in the Banshee GTS. GT2 in the Vajero ZX. GT3 the Sentinel XS. They're all HSW cars, which is why they're all available in the HSW class of racing. But they're also all in their own classes. Sports, muscle, and coupes respectively. We kind of need, like, we've wanted that for so many years for regular races. The ability to just select all, and you can choose whatever car you want from any class. That'd make doing multi-class races a lot easier. If you could race vans with sport cars and all that. The relay race game mode, was that an adversary mode? That had the ability to do that. And on the car selection screen it just made you choose the class before you chose the car. So you didn't have a long list of like, I don't know, 400 cars to scroll through, which would be impossible. You just had a little sub menu for the class first and then the car. It would be easy enough to do that, bring that over into regular races. But also, the HSW classes shouldn't just be limited to their own random HSW race. Like, you should be able to have HSW classes for regular races. I don't know why they felt the need to make HSW races specifically, because then you've got to create an entirely new job, which is just a chore. People don't do it because why would you? Roughed up here. I've gone for the Banshee GTS, the fastest of the classes. The Vajero ZX is obviously the second fastest, but probably the biggest challenge to drive. The Sentinel XS is the slowest. The gaps in lap time aren't that big between the three classes, but they're big enough on a track like this that we will get some lappery. But yeah, it would be nice if either we could do HSW class races just on any track without having to make a new one entirely, or just having the ability to have the all selection, so we didn't have to choose only sports cars, only supercars. We could choose from any class. Ooh, that's a big one. Oh, he saved it. There's been some big saves. You have some big crashes in HSW cars. You had some big saves as well. Okay. Mandrake was one of our new joiners, and I think you're causing a little bit of havoc. You might respectfully request you to leave if you're a lap down after like 2 laps. Respectfully think you might be better off leaving. Wait, was there a takeout? Oh, we're battling for the lead now. I think there was a takeout between the top 2, so now we're battling for the lead. legitimate, that one. To let off. Got the pace, but finding a way through. There it is. Just have to wait for the opening. HSW cars are fun to drive just because of the long braking distances and the high straight line speeds. Actually make them a challenge in comparison to regular cars. They don't get up to top speed immediately like all regular cars do. You can actually do cutbacks and stuff like that where you get on the power earlier, because the power is going to follow you all the way down the straight and actually give you an advantage. Okay, so a good start on the first couple of laps. But it'll be interesting when we start hitting traffic. Start coming up to the Sentinels and the Vigeros. The pace difference isn't so great. We do have that top speed advantage. Each class has a big top speed advantage over the other. I think the Banshee's a lot quicker in a straight line than the Vigero, which is itself a lot quicker than the Sentinel, so overtaking slower traffic might be easy enough to do on the straights because of that. The Vigeros might have more of a difficulty getting around the Sentinels though, because the Sentinels have a pretty good grip that the Vigeros don't have. Next bit again. Keep missing these brake boosts. This was just an impromptu multi-class idea that I had, using an HSW race to do a multi-class race. It's just a shame you've got to create a new track for it, and that new track for some reason deletes props and deletes checkpoints when you exchange it. It must be that there's certain props that aren't available in races, and HSW races turns it from a stunt race into a regular race, and those props aren't available, and they didn't think about it when they... well, of course they didn't. Like with most things, there doesn't seem to be any sort of consistency when Rockstar put in new features or think about using new features with old features, and there's always oversights. Just add stuff in, throw stuff at a wall and hope it sticks, rather than thinking about improving on things that they've already got. Like, they should just do one race mode really that you can then fix with everything else. Yeah, missing those brake boosts is really hindering me. But they just add new stuff. That wasn't your moment. I think Lindsay was in the early lead and then got caught up with that crash between the top two. He's probably got some good pace, but we're into the traffic now. We've got GT2s and GT3s together. Probably some of the top end of the GT2s and the back end of the GT3s. The other way around. top end of the GT3s and back end of the GT2s. Multi-class racing, it's good though. Like, you know, you've got to make your way around the other classes, and there's always the potential to lose time and then gain time back again. Oh. I don't think I caught that. Possibly controversial, because it looked like the person in front spun, which spun Linksy, but I don't know if I hit his back that caused him to spin. I couldn't tell. You can do a championship around this kind of thing. Nah. Why would anyone want to see that? It's difficult getting used to the braking points. Looked like you only made it worse. I see. Like the crash had happened and I made it worse, sort of thing, rather than causing it, so to speak. Okay. Well then, in that case, I don't feel guilty about not waiting. He'll probably catch me up anyway, he's got some good pace. Racing incident. That's what the chat say. What Phil says. I'll take Phil's word for it. So that was a busy period. It looked like we've got through a lot of the GT3s. I think we got through all the GT3s and a few of the GT2s. There we go. Oh, it's so fast on this straight. Can't get the braking point for that corner for the hairpin. I'm going wide every time. I think this is just a perfect example of how easy it can be if Rockstar would just get out of their own way sometimes. Like having to create a separate job entirely for HSW races completely ruins the point and it just never gets played. But if it was just available in regular races, the HSW classes, just alongside Supers, Sports, just alongside, you know, in any other stunt race, you'd just be able to set it to HSW all instead of Supers or Sports, and you could do races with all these cars. And then the same would be true for races in general. Having an all requires a bit more work, to be fair, doing that, because you'd have to change the car selection screen, but it's actually already existing that in those relay race adversary modes. Already exists the ability to choose cars from any class, but it's hidden away in that relay race adversary mode. Never made its way to just races. Like, they're always so close with the functionality and just never go the extra mile, the extra step to make it actually useful in regular gameplay. No one's going to create a specific HSW race. I've done it now, but I'm never going to do it again. It's like all the tyre wear stuff as well that was in open wheel races. Remember when we did the tyre wear open wheel races but with Monroes? Just regular cars with tyre wear, and it was so much fun. But that functionality is all hidden in the open wheel race creator, instead of just being one race creator and then you can pick and choose what functionality you decide to add on the fly in the race lobby or in the creator itself, whatever you want. Hopefully GTA 6's creator sees some improvements in that respect. Maybe some less restrictions as well. I think we're finally hitting the main field of the GT2s now. Although we've gradually been overtaking them over time. This is the part of multi-class races where the GT2s are catching the GT3s and lapping them at the same time as the GT1s are catching GT2s and GT3s at the same time. Careful with the car after this first left-hander. We don't have blue flags in multi-class racing, except for cars in your own class. Technically, anyway. You don't have to get out of the way of cars in a faster class, you just have to not defend your position. You can't actively slow down faster classes. You just stick to your line and be predictable, that's good. Done one of these before and I wanted to see how I compare. I see now that I still need work. That's okay, Mandrake. You probably picked the worst race to just join randomly, to be fair. This is a relatively high level lobby and a pretty it's taken us a while to sort of set this up and whatnot to be a multi-class race. In general, anyone's allowed to join any race, but yeah, especially with joining the top class of HSW cars in this multi-class race just off the bat and then being 2 laps down immediately. We appreciate you leaving to not cause problems for other people, but next time we're on PS5, feel free to join whatever race we're doing. It's always open to everybody, and you never learn by not doing. Unfortunate circumstance in the race that you picked to join this time. Especially with the car that you chose. You might have got away with it if you chose the Sentinel XS instead. The Banshee's so fast, but it's so manageable for an HSW car. I think I said this in the testing video for it. Like, it's not like the Vigero, which is a big challenge to drive. Like, yeah, you can have some oversteer moments and stuff, but I think the more fun HSW cars are the old ones that got HSW upgrades. They were just their raw, original selves, like the regular Banshee. Oh, I got both that time. Whereas his cars just have too much grip these days. Oh, he's got wide laps that he picked out. It's all on the map. I think the gap to Linksy has stayed pretty even all the way through the race. I've been noticing him come down on the, as I'm going up from the hairpin, he's been going towards it, and it stayed pretty consistent. If it wasn't for that crash, I think we might have had a close battle, potentially. I thought he was quicker than me, but maybe I've gotten quicker as the race has gone on. Oh, that pace difference, holy moly. I don't know if he slowed down to try and let me past or something, but... yeah, I generally do a bit better with traffic management, I suppose, all that MCEC experience. That could play a part. Yes, MCEC was mentioned. No, that doesn't mean it's returning. I'm hitting those brake boosts more consistently as well. I think that's helping my pace. Double scumbag! It's not helping my pace. There he is on the left. It's been pretty much like that all the way through. Haven't done any sort of like pace balancing or anything with the classes like we would normally do with multi-class races, where the top 10 fastest are all in GT1 and then the next 10 are in GT2 and whatnot, because with HSW cars you can't swap cars, so people basically needed to own one of these three cars to be able to use them, so I just let people pick what they wanted to race with. I think it's the HSW upgrade itself that doesn't translate. If you get out of your car and give your HSW car to somebody else, that somebody else isn't going to be going as fast because the HSW upgrade disappears. It keeps the higher level engine and turbo and stuff, but not the actual HSW upgrade, which does give a lot of extra pace. 5 laps to go in this HSW multi-class. It's crazy to think how long we've been wanting to do things like this over the years. To have a race with a sports car versus a muscle car versus a coupe. Like, that was the whole basis of the multi-class endurance championship in the first place. It's just that we had to use vehicles within one class and just go based on pace. Look, I did say it again, but that doesn't mean anything. Stop it. But, like, the functionality is now here. It's just hidden away in these HSW races and only for a small selection of HSW cars. Can you think what we could do if we could just choose any car from any class for a race? It was like that random balanced race that we did where all the cars, there was like 40 odd cars that were separated by 1 second of lap time. Like, you could race mid-range sports cars with some of the faster coupes, with some of the faster SUVs, with some of the slower supers. It's not just about having a multi-class race where the top class is faster than the second and just the novelty of them being in different classes like this. It's also the fact that you'd be able to race cars from different classes that are all on the same pace. Maybe at some point. There he is, still there on the left. Has been a decider. time he says classes. Classes, 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 classes. Good luck, Din, mate. That second one each time. It is harder to hit that second one. Three more laps to go.
What a scumbag!
I've enjoyed this actually. It's been fun doing a multi-class race again. It's been fun to have the novelty of sports class car racing against muscle class car racing against coupe. Just wish it was easier to do, less hoops to jump through, and expanded to all classes. Number plate is broken and illegal, disqualified. It is a little broken, isn't it? It's probably been like that for the very first corner when I got rear-ended. Good when you hit both of them though. Don't brake much earlier because you're going so much faster, but the gap has just stayed so consistent between me and Linksy. Every time I go back up from the hairpin, he's always there in pretty much the same place ever since that crash that I hope I wasn't involved in from his screen. Might look different from his perspective, but I'm surprised that I've actually had some decent pace. After the first 5 or so laps, I think I settled down and I've actually been relatively quick and good with the traffic, I suppose, as well. LSGP was the right choice as well. I think if we'd chosen a longer track, like Blaine County 24 or even Ron Raceway, we wouldn't have had as much lappery of the slower classes because the pace difference isn't that big. Last lap. Had some good battling in this. It's a shame that crash happened because I thought Linksy was significantly quicker, but as it turns out, it's been about similar pace. So it would have been interesting to have that sort of toing and froing, battling close, and especially with the traffic and stuff. Although it was the traffic that did it in the end, I guess. I've gone from the back of the grid in GT1 and 2 crashes on the first lap to taking the win. Can you believe it? I can't. This multi-class racing looks pretty fun, isn't it? Thanks for the GGs. Creator advantage, let's say that. Wow, the lap times were really close actually. The top 4 all doing a 1:30. GGs everybody.
What a scumbag!
I'll catch up with all the various notifications afterwards. So, Bernal is in the lead of the Vajeros. Where's Ajaxo? Love getting taken out. Yeah, I didn't take you out, did I? Linksy. Because I don't know. I couldn't tell how that went. It looked like it was the crash in front that messed you up. I guess I can look at the replay now. It was the Vajero. Okay. That's what I thought. So who's behind? DB. Oh yeah, here we are. The battle. Oh, this is the battle over second place. We saw the crash. Okay, we can swap back to AGX's perspective as he chases. The battle for second place in GT2. Bernal is up the road in the lead and has set the best lap time, so Bernal has definitely got the pace in the Vajeros. 4K choke caught live. Good pace for an old man. Well, thank you, Diglett. I got a win on Father's Day. They must have... This must be their last lap, surely. This has to be the last lap. Because they've gone past the start finish straight once. I think they only passed them once. The Vajeros are difficult to handle on acceleration. I think that's going to be it. We saw the crash that did it. And then in the lead of the Sentinel XSs, we've got GT Driver. This is your leader in the Sentinel XS. I assume they're all going to DNF. DNF timer won't have started yet though. They might get to the line. 141.7. The GT Driver. Oh yeah, this is okay. So we're getting a few of the top Sentinels finishing the race and not getting DNF timed. Why no pit stops? I did consider pit stops, but then K-Dog said just before the race started that the slowdown zones had been deleted along with various other props that we had issues with. So then I just thought, let's not bother, let's just do a standard race. That was a fun race. So GT Driver took the win in GT3, it looks like. Bernal got the win in GT2 in the Vajeros. And surprisingly, I got the win in GT1. What's that all about? Not used to that. Fun race though, and it was fun overtaking the traffic management and stuff like that. And it seems like the pace difference, and I did wonder this, the pace difference between the Vigeros and the Sentinels wasn't that big. Just because of the grip of the Sentinels, and the Vigeros struggle to get the power down, but interesting. Good racing, everybody. GG's. I was first in GT3 after half a lap starting last just by not crashing. Yeah, I mean, in a perfect world, if it hadn't have been a bit of a scuffed setup and missing props and stuff, I would have done a staggered start. We would have had pit stops. But by the time we got everybody gridded up, I just needed to get it started. Astrana with the 90 months. I hope there is ample cheese available for celebrating your birthday tomorrow. Cheers. Cheese. Anyway, we won't be able to make tomorrow's stream, so happy birthday a day early. So I'm not streaming tomorrow. It's not my birthday tomorrow. I also started last in GT2. Wait. GT Driver started last in GT3. Benel started last in GT2 and I started last in GT1 and we all ended up winning each of the races. No way. That's mad. Yeah, that's crazy. That just never happens. Crazy. Thundersticks with the 17 months. DRSJ with the tier 2 on YouTube. Don't forget to use a Prime membership on the channel, people. Absolutely. Thank you very much, DRSJ, for the tier 2 as well on YouTube. X-File with the 26 months. Baldy Tail with the 40 months. And Demateo with the 18 months. Pool or snooker? P.S. I'm currently playing pool. I think snooker is better than pool, personally. But they're both fun.
Oh, what a scumbag!
Flying Fury with the 30 months and Katie and Kanto with the 21 months. Happy birthday today and every day, and happy first Father's Day. Well, I'll take the happy first Father's Day. Hope Baby and Summer have spoilt you rotten. Absolutely. Thank you very much. Stewards room at 15 seconds. GT3s and back into the GT2s. Oh, is this the crash? You know, you've got to make your way around. Wrong one. The other classes, and there's always the potential to lose time and then gain time back again. Oh. Yeah, it was just the Vigero came off the wall, didn't it? And into the front of Linksy. To lose time and then gain time back again. Because I thought I'd caused it by hitting in the back, but I think I might just made it slightly worse. Like, I was just there. That was just an unfortunate one. It was even worse off screen because they pushed me onto the other street. Oh, wow. Yeah, it was a little messy, that one. I think if we do it again, the thing is, like I said during the race, normally we'd have, you know, do a bit of qualifying, have all the fast people in the GT1 and you know, the slow people in GT3 and stuff like that, so that it's more balanced between each class and you're getting a bit more of a battle between the classes. But with this one, with the setup that we had to do, I just needed to get it going. I don't think the track was a problem. I think it's just the racing etiquette. Okay. If you were in the random race or the multi-class race, you're not allowed to join this session just yet. You'll be allowed to in a second. This is for Gfred. Gotta start the Gfred quickly. You're still within the 1 hour of good racing. Is it possible to send my races to you somehow? No. Apart from supporting on Patreon at the tier 2 level. Content creator streams, community verified showcases and stuff have all ended. They lasted for about 10 years or something though, so you just missed your chance. Come on. Come on. Whenever you're ready. First time catching your stream, just want to say that I love your content. Well, thank you. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for the kind words. That's unfortunate. I have the best races in 2025. Never before seen unlimited creativity. Not to shit on you or anything, but doubt. Let's see then. Nah, not falling into that trap. It's not how it works. Alright, everybody can join now. Yeah, it's going to be a normal Gfred. Well, I say normal. It's going to be a... like it's... No, it's going to be a normal Gfred, because we haven't done a normal Gfred on PS5. I think the plan is I'm going to do 2 normal Gfreds a month. A season, 1 on each platform, and then the 3rd normal one will be like a variant, like a normal but a variant, so like a Def G or something like that, and then there'll always be 1 random Gfred every month. Oh yeah, thank you. Scuba suit and parachute check is important.
And it's not even grammatically correct. Me having a navel tattoo isn't ironic. Shit!
Shame. I think it was a good battle on potentially at the top without that crash. The drive-through is so far away from the window.
Spending $200 on vintage footwear is anti-capitalism.
I guess you meant to be here. You meant to get your food here. Something for a quick bite. And then drive out. Oh, sorry. Sorry, it's a big order, alright? It's a big order. They're taking forever on the burger. They're sending me into the car park to wait. Gonna bring it to me. Ugh, I hate it when they do that. Be careful of any nearby voodoos. Yeah, they're making you wait as well. Don't get me. Look, it's not my fault that they're slow. is full of dickheads. They're doing their best in this cost of living crisis. Got man nuggies. At least you're happy. I guess we're probably full up. Players is what I want. Thank you. Big tripped. We are full up. And Bugsy's here. Perfect. Did you know the Phantom with a trailer can make the airport jump? Wow. I didn't know that. That's pretty cool. I would like to see that. Well, the invite didn't work. Did that work? Looks like it. Remo, stop it. Did anybody join from outside of the session, GTA Dream Master maybe? Hint, hint, wink, wink. You know what to do. We didn't have 29 in the lobby. We had 30 invites. There was only 2 spots at the bottom. There we go. How about next time you all shut up and just let me do what I know that I need to do? Oh, there's someone left. Oh, we had 29 in the lobby. Oh, blah, 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 blah. No, we didn't. Sick of it. That doesn't sound like something we'd do. I know, right? Sassy Bruffy, my favourite. More Daddy Bruff. We're literally the nicest chat in the world. and you always abuse us. Is that right? Is that are you sure about that? Are you asking me to leave so you can join the Gfred, Kawanashi? Is that what you're asking me? Yes. Yeah, no problem. No problem, Kawanashi. That's fine. I'll just quit out. It's alright, GTA Dream Master. You left, it's all good. Any vehicles we can't use? Just the usual. You're not allowed to use the bikes, planes, helicopters, boats. Everything else is fair game. And with a trailer can make the air. Sending out invites. Didn't work initially. So we have to resend out the invites. Yes, I'm still on about this. And then as you can see, only 2 spots at the bottom. So the lobby was already full before GTA Dream Master joined. The only thing that might have been different is if Slimy or Verdalith joined from outside of the session. Otherwise, everybody in here, we're all in the lobby.
Oh, what a scumbag!
Video clip still processing, K-Dog. Funnily enough, somebody disconnected anyway. Somebody's disconnected from the lobby and we've had someone else join, so GTA Dream Master theoretically could have been in. But we're not doing it all over again. If you disconnect, you disconnect. There's nothing we can do about that. That's just unfortunate. See you do torment us. I know. It's ridiculous, isn't it? Entry oversteer with the 2 months. Thank you very much. Alright. So whoever disconnected, sorry. All the usual rules of Gfred. No weapons, cars only, so no bikes or planes. You gotta run to the freeway before you get a car. Wait for someone if you accidentally kill them. And it's just a normal Gfred, this one. Good luck, everybody. I'll look at it afterwards, K-Dog. Free subscriber pizza hasn't arrived. I don't know what you're talking about. No way I'm starting in the cruiser. That's terrible luck. Another regular Gfred. I'm sure I will fail it miserably, but it's going to be an adventure nevertheless. Starting at night. Go, 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 go. That's not good. At least I remember the scuba suit this time. I'm already up on the last regular Gfred. That's not so bad. Could be worse. Starting at night. It's dark. Difficult to see. After chat reminded you about it. Okay, that's true. It was actually YouTube chat that reminded me. I didn't check the... I didn't even follow through on the message. I got reminded for parachute and scuba suit, and I only checked scuba suit. I forgot about parachute. That's okay. We're alright. Hey, this has been one of the best starts I've had in a long time. I know I shouldn't have said that, but... oh, dad joke. I can't reach the book. I'm going to have to rely on Nightbot in the Twitch chat. Here's one. What do you get when you cross a pig and a pineapple? A porky pie. A porcupine, sorry. Porcupine. Oh, it's Father's Day today as well. I should do 2 dad jokes. Here's one. Every machine in the coin factory broke down all of a sudden without explanation. It just doesn't make any sense. Excellent. Horrible delivery. I know. I know. Someone got a massive head start. They're well gone. Dad joke at each checkpoint. Do I do a dad joke at each checkpoint? Since it's Father's Day, I am now a father. Yes. Okay, fine. I will. I'll allow it. So, this is the best start to a Gfred I've had in a long time. Will I be rewarded with a good car spawn? Probably not. Bucket's got a Feltzer immediately after that great start. They were
What a
rewarded.
scumbag!
Ow! I mean, I'll take it.
Oh no!
Verbal has turned his nose up at it. I have not. Bye! I always stick to the whole point. It's just so important to get anything. Get away from the mess and then trying to find something quicker on the way. That Feltzer is one hell of a find. There's been a few Feltzers on the other side of the road. A lot of people dying on the highway. That's all. Buckets is just guaranteed to win at this point, surely. First to the freeway, got a Feltzer. They're already leaving the quarry now. Second place hasn't even hit the checkpoint yet. Like, it's over already? Especially these days when people know what they're doing. And you can't rely on people making mistakes like I would normally do. Alright, quick in and out. And there's a Feltzer in second as well. The Feltzers are going to be winning. Top two. They're pretty much locked in for those top two spots. Thanks. Thanks very much. Okay. Dad joke. Here's one. What is a tornado's favourite game to play? Twister, of course. Feltzers are spawning on the road as well. Subaru's got one. Oh, there's another one. So I'm in third, just on virtue of the fact that everyone's been stopping for a Feltzer. I'm not going to be in third for long. I was considering going to Sports Car Road, but usually I feel like it's better to just maintain the advantage. There's a Feltzer on the other side of the road. Because if you go Sports Car Road, and then you end up behind about 10 other cars, and then it just becomes a mess. Just keep going, and then we'll try to find something on the road. Maybe I can do a short Sports Car Road detour. Just a little quick sojourn off the beaten path. There's going to be nothing, is there? Nope. Perfect. I'm just bleeding positions. Oh, everybody's got Feltzers. God damn it. It's like the friggin' Xbox race when everyone had a 9F. Except that time, at least I also had a 9F. Now everybody's got a Feltzer and I very much don't. Unhappy. There's no other way to put it. I'm unhappy. Come on, Dubster, do it. Oh, come on, for the love of... What the hell happened there? Okay, it could be worse. This is so painful. This is so painful. Oh, I'm so jealous. I'm so jealous of everyone and their Feltzers. I think the Dubster would have made it without that nonsense as well. Alright, dad joke. Never discuss infinity with a mathematician. They'll go on about it forever. Excellent. Oh, that's a massive crash that just happened in front of me. Rapid GT. Do you know what? Really? Really? I'd take a Rapid GT at this point. Jesus. Oh, this has just been this has been so painful. This has been so painful. I've gone from 3rd with no chance of getting the top 2 to 14th with no chance of getting the top 10. And just getting worse and worse. Got another filter after exploding. Ben's now had 2 filters. And I've still had 0. I better find a filter on Sports Car Road. There better be a filter waiting for me on here. I swear to God. What are you? No, Fusillade. Zion. Oracle. Rapid GT will do. I can't believe this. That's the thing with Gfreds now. You can't possibly overcome a car advantage anymore. Like, everyone knows what they're doing. The top guys never make mistakes. Especially when they're in a fast car. You know, the top 2 spots were just gone. And they are still in exactly the same positions as they were when they got those 2 filters. And then everybody else is just whoever got the filter first. That's like the order as it is now. I miss back in the day when you could rely on people failing at multiple stages of Gfred. Now I'm the only one who fails at multiple stages of Gfred. At least I've got something now. I'm so far back. Like, I don't even think top 10 is possible. This has been a depressing Gfred. Such a good start. It makes you think. I think I need to rethink my whole idea of never going back for a car. Like, normally, if I see a car on the other side of the road that I would want, I never go back for it because it always takes too long to chase after it and you're going backwards to the direction that you want to go. But now, it's so important, I think, to get a good car, more than it used to be. And you never know when a car's going to return again, or, you know, in this case, that orange filter that passed me on the other side of the road. I never saw another filter again after that. And I've lost, like, 7 positions from not going and getting it. Like, I think I need to rethink that strategy. And if I see something on the other side of the road, I need to go get it. It's kind of worth the time loss these days. It'll be back at square zero when GTA 6 Fred comes around. No, it won't! We made Gfred Scramble, and the Gfred guys had it mapped out within days. All the different variations. Don't kid yourself. never be the same again. And that's okay. Things evolve. Things change. But it's okay to also reminisce for the old days. Alright, I've forgotten how to do the... Okay, I can't do it now. I've screwed it up. I was going to say I've forgotten how to do the full send, but never mind. I messed it up anyway. Let's try the half send. I'm not even going to be able to do that. Rapid GT doesn't have the grip to even brake. Oh god. At least I haven't exploded down Chilean for a while. I don't know why I say things, because this is very close. That was very close. Holy moly. I don't know why I say things, because I was tempting fate with that one. The Rapid GT might be quicker now, though, if it's stanced. Alright, dad joke, here's one. How come the stadium got hot after the game? Because of all the fans left. I don't like the grammar on that. It should be because all of the fans left. Okay, I just misread it. It's not because of all the fans left, it's because all of the fans left. The grammar didn't make sense to me, and then I realised it was because I misread it. Transposed some words. AJ Axel! This is old school Gfred battling it out over 13th and 14th. Remember when it was AJ Axel and Soccer Ball and sometimes myself, who were always battling it out for PS4 Gfred wins. How far we have fallen. This has been reminiscing on Father's Day. Old man reminiscing about the old days. Yeah, now we're battling over avoiding the DNF timer. Yeah, I've definitely broken the car. Like Hamilton and Alonso fighting for P10. Yeah, Buckets took the win, said it, called it immediately. Stanley will be second. There it is. So predictable these days. Don't worry, we'll be doing a random Gfred for the next console Gfred on Xbox in 2 weeks' time. I still want to do normal Gfreds every now and then. But we do have to accept normal Gfreds are like this these days. The top two were locked in before the quarry. How mental is that for a Gfred? See, AJ Axel making a little mistake. That was the beauty of the olden days. This would be fighting for the lead in the old days. Both making small errors every now and then. See? With trashed cars. Definitely stands this, that's a lot quicker, but unstable. Subaru is one of the old guard though, still up there in 5th, which is good to see. But again, one of the first to get a Feltzer, so that's why. Dad joke, last one. Why are basketball players messy eaters? Because they're always dribbling. Excellent. was close. Alright, there's a very big chance that this is an absolute Hail Mary fail with the state of this car. I've stanced it though. Oh my god, I'm going so fast for a stock Rapid GT. That's the best I can do. It didn't work. It's the best I could do to level it out. It wasn't good enough. At least I'm still alive, that's true. Go as far as I can. Okay, swim. Swim. I'm in 11th. I have gained a few places since getting the Rapid GT. But not many. Got a parachutist coming in. GT driver. Where's K-Dog? K-Dog's coming in from some weird angle. What kind of swim line's he done? Oh, K-Dog likes to do the OG routes, doesn't he? Oh, come on. Close. Looks like it's gonna... Ajaxo, it looked like, did the old parachute line and almost beat me. Well, that, to be fair, that time wouldn't have been even good in the olden days of Gfred. But we kept it going. We kept the Gfred spirit. Old man can't hack it anymore.
Oh, what a scumbag!
The top 5 though, apart from Yeticus, which I think might have made an impact on changing the position, the top 5 were basically in the order of how quickly you got a Feltzer. Was just what decided those positions. Buckets with the 17 months would have easily had a sub 17 but got hit head on 3 times on the tracks. One was my fault. Yeah, well, see, I've never even come close to doing a sub 17. That's the difference. The next console Gfred's going to be a random one though, so that's the only time I've got a chance is if we randomise the cars.
He's a scumbag! He's an absolute scumbag!
It is crazy how the 21-minute mark is where the DNF timer starts now. Game's moved on. Used to be the winning time back in my day. Is 17:18 a stream record? It's not even close. Yeah, I'll see the airport jump from the Phantom. Ah, it's okay, I can get that link. Oh my god, why? Don't worry, I muted it. That's pretty cool. That is a GG.
He's a scumbag! He's an absolute scumbag!
I'm watching something. Hang on.
Where did that speed come from? Excuse me?
I want to see the frame when the first page is brought up. Oh, it was so quick. Then I see the second page. Yeah, someone did leave just beforehand. So I assume it was it was Slimy who joined. And then ironically, the person who disconnected from the lobby is the person who got in on the second attempt after somebody else disconnected. So really, Slimy got lucky that somebody disconnected. Show the message. Give me sass, Daddy Bruffy. I know what I saw. If that disconnect hadn't happened, we would have been closing the race, going back into the lobby, trying to figure out who it was who joined too early. Crocodile Star with 100 bits. The reason the internet was invented. Gfred. Okay, I see. Thank you very much for the 300 bits. Let me see. Table Vikings with the 8-9 months. Happy Father's Day, Bruffy. This will be your big day from now on, and you're already settling into your role well by reminiscing about the old days. Somehow I got unsubscribed, but I had 8-9 months before then. Well, you've still got 8-9 months. You don't lose it. Captain Obvious with the 79 months. Buckets, thank you for the 17 months and congrats on the win. Satan with the $1. 2 battle-hardened stallions having one last race before being put out to stud. WRC with the $1. This reminds me of the episode In Fairness episode. It might be Fouts the Foutzer, meaning you can't crave the Foutzer. I can probably come up with a different title, I think. But yeah, In Fairness, Unfairness. I remember that one. That was unfair. Everybody had an In Fairness. Luke Metcalf with the 11 months. Happy first Father's Day. Thank you. And random clip. I'll just take with this one that was selected. Oh, this is a classic, this. My most viewed clip on Twitch.
Crosses over the other cars as well. Jump through the TV. Let's try it. No! There's glass! Are you serious? Are you serious? No.
I mean, that was the first point that I realised that there was glass in there. Old times. We reminisced about old times and we saw an old clip. Random video command. Has that given us an old video? The new merch reveal. 8 years ago it has. 2016. Exclamation mark play in the chat if you want to join. Only works in Twitch chat. Those on YouTube, you can't, sorry. fresh-ish memes as well. You may remember Bruffy taking tips from the Gfred veterans last year, and now he's sought guidance from the ultimate teacher, Mother Nature. Inspired by the Arctic Gosling's cliff dives, here's a glimpse of a training session which paid dividends on the most recent Gfred scramble. Oh my god. Is it ever gonna stop? No? Oh, rip. Oh, drunk. Yeah. Is the sound not... Oh. If not a sheep. We're just launching themselves off here, huh? I mean, I'll follow. Nothing if not a sheep. Screw it. Down we go. It's even better with the sound. Oh my god. This is amazing. Bad bounce.
That was a very bad bounce! No!
I'm still alive! I'm still alive! Oh my god. Gee, Clyke, that is some excellent memery. Very well done. Very well done indeed. Oh my god, that's hilarious. The Bruffy Memes channel in Discord is just special, innit? Need to add it to bruffy.com/memes. We don't have a page of bruffy.com/memes. I thought we didn't. Video started out with Lemmings since you were just following everyone else, but the clips I could find were only 144p. I see. Well, make it. There's too many memes. It should, if I had bruffy.com/memes, it would just have to redirect to the memes channel on Discord. Ugh. Wait, DLC vehicles have been leaked? How has that happened? Surely they wouldn't do preloading on PC, because that's just guaranteed to have them leaked. I'm surprised they did preloading on PS5, to be honest. My brother's got me. Yeah, the hammers take no prisoners. Not even for their own kind. Oh, nobody's making that. Oh, Vovsy made the Hail Mary jump work to take the win. Here's your results. Lots of DNFs in that one. Interesting. I'm not going to bother going through all that, but not on stream anyway. I mean, it's just, it feels like just any other, like any late DLC. Like, you just get a sprinkling of cars. There'll be a few missions or whatever, and that's going to be it. There'll be some HSWs, there'll be some drift versions of cars. There'll be 6 or 7 new cars, but nothing special. Could go through it on Tuesday while you wait for the release. Maybe, if there's some sort of like like overview of it all. I'm not going to just go through a lot of forum posts and try to pick out bits of images and whatever. So yeah, I'm not too excited by seeing these things early, but we'll see them on Tuesday. So yeah, I'll be here on Tuesday morning for DLC day, looking at the cars, looking at anything that's changed, all that kind of stuff. And we'll check it all out. I'll be here on YouTube and Twitch for that. And then it'll be testing them again and see how those go. Thank you everybody down below for the gift subs, the bits, the donations on the YouTube side, for the super chats. And yeah, thank you for being here. It was a fun stream, this one. We did 3 races. Random race, Gfred, and a multi-class. And I think they were all pretty fun. So yeah, thank you guys very much for being here. And thank you for the Happy Father's Day. Oh yeah, we did the iRacing race as well. And yeah, I'll see you. I'll see you on Tuesday morning or next weekend, whenever you end up being here. Thank you guys. Bye bye.